be wise as serpent, harmless as doves, man. Okay, you got to use subtlety. It's gonna come a time when we fight back, but now is not the time. Right now is the time to be fishing. Okay, the Lord said, let me get that. He was gonna send for fishers and then hunters. That time is gonna come, but you got to be patient. You know, matter of fact, let me get Zephaniah first. You got to wait on the Lord, man. A lot of people are impatient. The word patience going to suffering. You got to suffer, man. You know, a lot of people don't want to suffer. They want it now. That's what the zealots were. You know, when you go into the apostles, Simon was a zealot. Judas Iscariot, he was a zealot. You see, they wanted the kingdom now. But Yahushua said, if this was my kingdom, then my servants would fight. It's not time to fight yet. Okay? This is Zephaniah chapter 3, verse 8. It says, therefore, wait ye upon me, saith the Lord Yahweh, until the day that I rise up to the prey. Because what? Yahweh Bashim Yahushai has a controversy with the nations, man. His desire is to gather them into the valley of Yahushaphat. Okay? For what? To plead with them. Okay? But we got to wait, man. We got to do what we're commanded to do, which is to go out there and fish, which I'm going to get. All right? So it says, therefore wait ye, Zephaniah 3 and 8, therefore wait ye upon me, saith the Lord, Yahweh, until the day that I rise up to the prey. For my determination is to gather the nations. So the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, want get back, just like we want get back. Okay? The Lord said, he that toucheth you, toucheth the apple of his eye. Okay? He's going to pay them back, man, double. He said it's a righteous thing to recompense those that trouble you, man. Okay? He's going to pay them back swiftly, but you got to be obedient. Okay? It's better to obey than to give the sacrifice of fools. Okay? So it says, therefore wait ye upon me, saith the Lord Yahweh, until the day that I rise up to the prey. For my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms, to pour upon them mine indignation. And that word indignation means righteous anger. Because the Lord is pissed with this place, man. Because their sins have reached up to the heavens, man. This place is the epitome of wickedness, man. What did he say? Spiritually Sodom and Egypt, man. Nothing but bondage and lewdness, lasciviousness, you know. So it says, Slakia. It says, therefore wait ye upon me, saith the Lord Yahweh, until the day that I rise up to the prey. For my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms, to pour upon them mine indignation. And that's what he's doing. He's assembling them down there in the Middle East, the valley of Yahushaphat. Okay, and he's about to plead with them. But before that happens, we got to go through Jacob's trouble. Okay, we got to go through the hour of temptation. You know, but we close, man. The second woe passed, the third woe cometh quickly, man. We're close. Just hold on, keep pushing. It says, for my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms, to pour upon them mine indignation, even all my fierce anger. For all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy. And like I said, that's talking about the second death, which is the lake of fire, thermonuclear destruction, intercontinental ballistic missiles. That's what's heading to this place, man. Okay? That's what's heading to this place. But going back, like I said, I was going to get, the Lord is sending for fishers. Like I said, we got to wait on the Lord. Do what he said. Fish. Okay, that's what he commanded the disciples to do, the apostles. He was making them fishers of men. Fishing for who? The elect. The men that are going to be obedient and come out here and prophesy the downfall of this wicked kingdom, so that we can get sealed and be delivered. You see? So, hold on. Let me pull this right quick. This is Jeremiah chapter 16, verse 16. It says, behold, I will send for many fishers, saith the Lord Yahweh. And that's what I'm out here doing, fishing. I'm at a spot, like I said, where a lot of people come to fish at. That's why I decided to come here, man. You know, this is a labor of love. I like to be next, I'm Benjamin. I like to be next to the water. I like to be in nature. So, you know, I was like, let me come out here and just see what it is, man. And a lot of Issacharites around here. A lot of our tribes are here, man. You know, they come out here to ride their bikes. They're not going to escape, man. They watch on YouTube. They know the word has gone out, man. So everywhere they go, they're going to get smashed with this word. They can't hide. There's no cloak for their sins, man. You see what I'm saying? So like I said, I like to come by the water. Because I'm fishing. Fishing for who? The elect. The elect men of Yasharallah. Okay? But, hey, it's going to come a time where we're going to be hunting, man. Lord's willing, we keep enduring. We be those men. Okay? So it says, Jeremiah 16:16. Behold, I will send for many fishers, saith the Lord Yahweh, and they shall fish them. Fish them with what? The word. The words of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. That's the bait. Okay? The bait is these words, these prophecies. Okay? It's a discerner of the thoughts of men. Okay? That's how you try the spirit, by bringing out this word. Okay? It says, behold, I will send for many fishers, saith the Lord Yahweh, and they shall fish them. And after will I send for many hunters. So we're going to get back, man. We're going to get back. Okay? Because at the end of the day, Yahweh is a man of war. The Lord is a man of war. Yahweh is his name. Okay? So he's about action. But first, you got to be obedient. Okay? Just like Yahweh Shai came lowly and humble the first time on a donkey, and they rejected him and spit on him, you know. But this time, what did he say? He's not coming back as a man. He said, I shall not meet thee as a man. He's coming back to get busy. And we're in the same lot. We got to pick up our cross and carry Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Okay? I'm going to get that too, Lord's willing. You got to deny yourself, man. You can't. Matter of fact, let me get that. See, the spirit's like the wind, man. It keeps moving. Keeps moving. Nothing ever stays the same. You know, things are always changing. Okay? And life as you know it is changing. Many more layoffs are coming, man. The grinding is getting low. Not just in Babylon the Great, which is America, but globally. I was watching Sky News, BBC News. A bunch of these damn companies in England, UK are getting laid off. Big layoffs, you know? Because we in them times, man. We're in a recession. These people don't even have no clue what's going on, man. If you're measuring the time diligently and you do your research, you see it's worse than the Great Depression. But these people have a false sense of security because their inward thought is that their houses are going to continue forever. Just like Esau. They think they put the day of the Lord off. They know about the end times. They know about Yahweh Shai's return. Okay? They know about all these things, but they think it's not going to happen in their lifetime. They think that days are far off. Oh, it'll happen 30 years from now, 40 years from now. No. He said he's going to come back as a thief in the night when you least expect it. And your securities, man. That's why I said, now is the time to push, man. Be serious. Stop bullshitting. Okay? Seek the Lord while he may be found, man. You know? But let me finish out Jeremiah first. Jeremiah 16:16. It said, behold, I will send for many fishers, saith the Lord Yahweh, and they shall fish them. And after will I send for many hunters, and they shall hunt them from every mountain and from every hill and out of the holes of the rocks. And that's talking about these wicked elites, man, and their dumbs. Deep underground military bunkers. Because why do you think they built them? Because they know thermonuclear destruction is coming. And I'm not talking about the millionaires. I'm talking about the ones you don't see, man. The international bankers, the Rothschilds, the Gettys, the DuPonts, the Vanderbilts. You don't see these people, man. These are not average Edomites. They're the ruling class, the nobles. And they're the ones that commission these deep underground military bunkers to be built. You know, these in the mountains. You know, these fortresses lined with lead. Why? Because they know something is coming. Okay? But the Lord said we're going to hunt them, man. Though they go up to the heavens, okay? Though they dig deep down into hell, we're going to find them wherever they're at, man. You know, we're coming into them times. We're going to get that spiritual power, Lord's willing. But we got to be obedient. You got to, you know, do what the Lord said. There's order to things, okay? And the order right now is to push while you can push. Matter of fact, I was thinking, this was on my mind too. I must do the work while the work can be done, because the hour come when no man worketh. The night comes when no man worketh. I butchered it, so let me get it. This is John chapter 9, verse 4. It's straight out of Yahweh Shai's mouth, man. It's straight out of Yahweh Shai's mouth, who you ignorantly call Jesus Christ, who is a so-called black man, a so-called Negro from the tribe of Judah. Like I said, it says, John chapter 9, verse 4. It says, I must, okay, must, right? I must work the works of him that sent me while it is day, okay? And we in the daytime now. You got liberty. to do what you want, okay? Shit ain't completely locked down, okay? There's still restrictions, but you can still go, go out there and prophesy, man. But hey, the time is coming where it's about to get real. As it's going to go into. It says, I must work the works of him that sent me while it is day. The night cometh when no man can work. Like I said, because Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is going to withdraw his men. It's going to be all hell out here, man. All hell, okay? Matter of fact, let me go back to the famine of the word. They're going to run to and fro to seek the Lord and shall not find him, man. They're going to be running, crying for the men of the Lord, crying for answers. And they're not going to find it. Salaki, hold on. Back in Amos 8 and 11, it says, behold, the days come, saith the Lord Yahweh, that I will send a famine in the land. Like I said, an actual famine of food is coming, but also a famine of the word, of hearing this word. Okay? It says, behold, the days come, saith the Lord Yahweh, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread. It says, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord Yahweh. It says, and they shall wander from sea to sea. Who? The people, meaning who? The 2/3, the people that didn't take heed, that misused his prophets, that mocked his prophets, that took this word for granted. Okay? It says, and they shall wander from sea to sea, and from north even to east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord Yahweh, and shall not find it. Why? Because the word of the Lord is the comforter. This is the only thing that's going to keep you stable and comforted in them times, that's the perilous time that's coming. It's what's going to give you a sound mind. Why? Because these things were written and spoken of old. That's what builds our faith, because we see the prophecies being manifest. We know we're close. Our redemption is nigh. Our salvation is even nearer than even we believe. You see? But we coming into them times, man. We're coming into them times. Seek the Lord. Repent. Salakia. Like I said, kind of all over the place. Bear with Salakia, brothers and sisters. Lord's willing, is edifying. It's kind of hitting some key points. And like I said, again, I'm speaking because there's people out here just looking, so I want them to overhear certain things. So back in 2nd Ezra 15, because like I said, we in them times, man. 2nd Ezra 15 and 5, it says, behold, saith the Lord Yahweh, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. For wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. Yeah, because their sins have reached up to the heavens. It's time for this place to be judged. Okay? It says, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit. Because what? These people are proud, man. They're proud in their sins. Okay? The scriptures talk about being a homosexual, a sodomite. That's an abomination unto the Lord. And what did they do? They took the symbol of our Lord, the rainbow, which is a symbol that the Lord gave to his men, the elect men, the children of Yasharallah, as a promise that he wasn't going to flood the earth anymore. They took that symbol and desecrated it, man. Okay? They turned it into a symbol of pride, proud in wickedness, man. You see? They're proud in their wickedness, man. And Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is tired of it. Their sins have reached up to the heavens. He's no more going to hold his tongue. He's long-suffering. He's merciful, of course. But he's manifold, man. He has a temper. He's angry. He's jealous. He has rage, wrath. Okay? And you about to feel his wrath. Least you repent. It says, I will hold, back in 2nd Ezra 15 and 8. It says, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit. Neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually. And who's the souls of the just? We are the men on the highways and the byways, crying, sighing and crying for all the abominations done in this place, man. Okay, and the Lord hears it. The words of the Lord doesn't go out void. Okay, there's angels taking note of everything, giving reports back to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man. Okay, And you best believe Yahushua is waiting, man. It's itching. He said the day of vengeance burneth in his heart, man. He's just waiting for the green light from Yahweh, okay? So it says, behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually. And therefore, saith the Lord, I will surely avenge them and receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them. It says, behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. And that reminded me of that Jam Master Jay guy, like I said. You know, those simple jakes are being led as a flock to the slaughter, man. Taking up arms. Like I said, going back to Stone Mountain, Georgia, marching, you know, talking about they're going to march on the cake. March on the KKK. That's crazy, man. They have no idea what they're doing, man. You know, but hey, the deceived and the deceiver are his, man. You see? So it says, therefore, it says, 2 Ezra 15:10, behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt, but I will bring them with a mighty hand and stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before. And that's what you see happening. These pestilences, these locusts, a bunch of things are happening. These forest fires, so on and so forth, man. The Lord Yahweh Shai is plaguing this place, man, because it's prepped for destruction. Okay, you see? It says, but I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before. Okay, and that's what that COVID-19 is. It's a plague, a pestilence. Okay, and it's going to be much more plagues that are going to be unleashed on this earth, man. Okay, so it says, but I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof. Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment that Yahweh shall bring upon it. It says, they that till the ground shall mourn, for their seed shall fail through the blasting and hail, and with the fearful consolation. It says, woe to the world, and that woe means destruction. That's what's coming to this place, destruction. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, meaning it's near. And one people shall stand up and fight against another. And that's what you see happening. Yahweh Shai said that in Matthew chapter 24. Sedition amongst men. Okay? Uproars of the people. You know, kingdom divided against kingdom. You see? We're in them times, man. Even within this man's society, the Democrats and the Republicans, everything is divided. Even in eagle-faced Trump's, in his own party, they're against him. Everybody, it's divided, man. Because we're in them times, man. Okay? It says, woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight against another. And that's talking about civil unrest. That's talking about class wars. Okay, you're gonna have these so-called poor people go against the middle class. The middle class are gonna go against the so-called upper echelon. Okay, you're gonna have race wars. You know, all type of civil unrest, man. Okay. The scriptures tell you that for the lack of bread, the love of many shall wax cold, man. When reality starts to set in, when that famine hits, when people can't feed their families, when all hope is lost, when there's no jobs, because you see everything's shutting down. These people are going to lose their minds, man. They're going to go back to their true form, which is beast. A beastly brute form. Why? Because without these laws, statutes, and commandments, you're a beast, man. You're a brute beast. This is what governs you. This is what guides you. Gives you proper morals. And these people lack it. Okay? And they have no understanding. They can't comprehend. They're not going to be... They're vessels, because this flesh already is weak as it is, man. You know what I'm saying? But through the power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, His grace and His mercy and the Rakak Wadash, we're able to handle it. Handle what's coming. Okay? But these average people, they're going to lose their damn minds, man. They're going to wig out. Okay? The mighty man shall cry bitterly thereof. That's what the scriptures say, man. Okay? We're coming into them times. So it says, woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hand. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes. And you see that already. Stone Mountain, Georgia. Hey, that keeps staying in my mind. Look at a matter of fact, they defunded the police. Something about to happen, man. Everything is coming to a head, man. Something is about to happen. You see, they defunded the police in Georgia, right? What else? They set up the National Guard, okay, to patrol the so-called national monuments. You see, now they roll back the lockdowns. Something's on the horizon, man. Can't you see what's popping? And it's gonna head to Florida. It's gonna hit all 50 states, man. It's gonna be global. You see, if you watch the news, I forget where it is. They're protesting left and right globally, man. I forget where it was, where there was really in an uproar. It slipped my mind, man. I forget. Man, but if you're paying attention, the protesting and the rioting is global, man. Because we're in them times, man. We're in them times. Yahweh Shem Yahushua is visiting this place, the world which he made. Okay? It says, for there shall be sedition among men and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. It says, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. And that's what you see happening. These cities are being besieged. Okay? But gradually. First it started with Trump putting the so-called building a wall. All right? He wanted to build a wall. Then he said he was going to send the troops down there to guard the wall. Okay? Then now he because of this so-called COVID-19, he's deploying the National Guards, the military. You see? You see what I'm saying? Now, there's travel restrictions. You can't fly here. You can't fly there. There's travel in Europe. All right? In the EU, they put travel bans on Americans flying in Europe. Okay? There's travel bans in Brazilians going to Europe, so on and so forth, because we're in them times, man. I'll read it again. It says, 2 Ezra 15 and 17. It says, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. I forget where it is. I think it's in Australia somewhere. They got the housing projects quarantined, man. They can't even come in or out. They can't even come in or out of their own business because of their own houses because of COVID-19. They're giving them food, so on and so forth. We in them times, man. This second wave of lockdown is finna be crazy. Because why? Esau Edom has a goal, the end game that he's trying to accomplish, which is to what? Crash this society, crash this economy, okay? And usher in this Internet of Things, this cashless system, which is going to be spearheaded by the mark of the beast, which is the Charagma, the RFID microchip, man, okay? So anyway, it says, for because of their pride, the cities shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. We're coming into some serious, perilous times, man. Okay? It says, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread. Okay? And Esau Edom knows that, man. That's why in St. Louis, that Edomite couple, they had the swords out, man. They had the sticks ready. Okay? Esau's ready, man. Esau been watching the videos. Esau know, man. Esau's not stupid, man. He accomplishes a diligent search, man. He inquires about things. Jake is the only one that don't want to seek the Lord and inquire, look into things, man. Jake is simple, sought his children, you know. But Esau accomplishes a diligent search, man. Okay. Hey, the scripture said he's wiser than Daniel. There's nothing that can hide from him. Okay. You say something, he got the resources. He goes out there and he looks things up for himself, you know. Send his archaeologists out there to dig up the sites, you know. He searches things out, man. So it says, back in 2 Ezra 15 and 18, start at 17, it says, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. It says, for because of their pride, the cities shall be troubled. The houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread. And like I said, there's an actual famine coming also, a famine of food. There's a food shortage coming. Okay, like I said, these farmers are still dumping their crops. Okay, why? Not because they want to dump the crops, because it's a famine being brought on by Esau Edom, the wicked elite. They're forcing them to. You see. We're in them times, baby. It says, It says, behold, saith Yahweh, I will call together all the kings of the earth to reverence me, which are from the rising of the sun, from the south of the... I don't want to go there. Slocking, let me see where I want to jump from there. Bear with me. I don't want to make it too long. How long I've been going already? I don't want to make this too long. Like I said, I don't even know if you're going to hear me right. Just a little test run to see what's up. Let me jump over to 2nd Ezra 16, man. I'm going to close it out with 2nd Ezra 16. And I see how the sound was, see how everything came out. And Lord's will, I'll be out here again, you know. Yeah, I'm going to close it out with 2nd Ezra 16, all right? Let me start at 2nd Ezra 16 and 17. It says, woe is me, who will deliver me in those days? And those days are talking about Jacob's trouble, the times that we're entering into, all right? Drastically approaching. We're at the door of Jacob's trouble. Some of the tribes are already going through Jacob's trouble. Down there in Venezuela, you know, South America, that place is ravaged, man. They've been going through famines. Okay? That economy has been collapsed, you know? The grinding been low in some of these places, man. But we're ultimately waiting for it to hit Babylon the Great, right? Because that's chiefly where most of the tribes are, man. The great melting pot, that whore that sitteth upon many waters, man. Okay? And it's here, man. It's here. The pestilence is here. The famine is here. Okay, the plagues are here. You see? The prophets are here. We in them times, baby. So it says, woe is me, who will deliver me in those days? The beginning of sorrows. Okay, that's what we're in the beginning of, man. This is the new norm, and it's going to get worse before it gets better. Okay? It says, woe is me, who will deliver me in those days? The beginning of sorrows and great mournings. The beginning of famine and great death. Because it tells you that the slain of the Lord shall be many. Okay? It says, the beginning of wars, and the powers shall stand in fear. The beginning of evils, and that word evil means bad times. Okay? What shall I do when these evils shall come? It says, behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment. All these things are happening, like I said, 2020, coined by our elder apostles to Har, is the year of prophecy. Okay? You should be able to see clearly the things that are happening. And these things are happening. They're plagues from Yahweh Shem Yahushai. They're signs from Yahweh Shem Yahushai. To what? To get you to repent and consider and turn back to the Heavenly Father, your Creator. You see? But the 2/3, they're not going to repent. That's why I said I'm only concerned with the elect. Fishing for the elect. The men that are going to be obedient. 2/3, as it is written, is slated for destruction, man. Okay? So it says, behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment. But for all these things, they shall not turn from their wickedness. Okay, they see the famine coming. They see the lockdowns. They hear everything the men of the Lord are saying. They see these celebrities coming out with the truth, saying that we're Israelites, so on and so forth. You see? But they're still not taking heed. They're still waiting for, hoping this place opens back up, hoping that Babylon could be healed. But there is no balm for Babylon. You can't heal Babylon. Okay? This place is through. Every great empire had its rise and its fall. No empire lasted forever. The only empire that's going to last forever is the righteous empire, which is our empire, Yasharalah's kingdom, which is going to be led by Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai and his men. Okay? That's going to be forever, an everlasting kingdom. But every other empire fell, rise and fell. The Babylonians, they fell. They rose, they fell. The Greeks, they rose, they fell. Okay? The Romans, they rose, they fell. And if you can receive it, they're back now. Okay? This is the rebirth of the Roman Empire. Okay? This is their, the beast. That's the rebirth of the Roman Empire. And they're about to fall again. Okay? You see? So it says, behold, famine and plagues, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment. But for all these things they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges. They're not even considering. Okay, they're not even paying attention. You see? It says, behold, victuals, meaning goods, foods, right, Behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon earth that they shall think themselves to be in a good case. Yeah, because you got dollar menus. You can go to Costco's and buy things in bulk, you know what I'm saying, for cheap. They think everything is good. They think life is, life is, this is it. This is living. They're not considering. They're not counting the cost. They're not, the writing's on the wall, but they ain't reading it. You see? They think they're in a good case. That's why I said the Lord is going to catch you as a thief in the night, in your securities, when you least expect it, okay? When you're not looking for him. That's when he comes, man. You see? That's why you're not supposed to put the day of the Lord off. You're supposed to seek him daily, you see? Because you don't know. Be circumspect, be sober, be vigilant, okay? Give diligence to make your calling and election sure, you see? Work out your own salvation with fear and trembling, man, you know? So it says, behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon earth that they shall think themselves to be in good case. And even then shall evils grow upon earth. Gradually, gradualism. That's what I'm saying. Esau Edom works with gradualism. Gradually he's locking things down. Gradually he's intensifying things. Gradually things are getting worse. And these people aren't taking heed. Like I said, they open back up Disney and they think everything's good. They not even realize they got the tracking app, the COVID-19 tracking apps on your phone. They're not paying attention, not even considering where all these things are leading to. You see? But the elect, we're not deceived, man. We're not deceived. We're watching, okay? And we know we're close. So it says, behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon earth that they shall think themselves to be in a good case. And even then shall evils grow upon earth. Sword, famine, and great confusion. And great confusion is coming. Because when Yahweh Shem Yahushai, per Amos 11, withdraws his men, they're going to be looking for answers, man. And they're not going to find it, man. They're not going to find it. And it's going to cause them to bug out and lose their minds even more. So it says, for many of them that dwell upon earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the famine, and the other that escape hunger shall the sword destroy. Because you can't escape this judgment, man. Okay? It says, and the dead shall be cast out as dung, and there shall be no man to comfort them. Okay? Because what's going to comfort us in them times? We might not even be around each other, the men of the Lord. Okay? It said we're going to be a desire to hear the voice, or I forget how it goes, to see one another or hear each other. I forget how the scripture goes exactly. But you know, the only comfort, this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding is going to be what's going to keep you stable. That's what's going to keep you comforted. The comforter is these scriptures, which is Yahushai. Yahushai said, lo, I come in the volume of the book. It is written of me. He is the comforter, man. These scriptures, these words, they're life. Okay? And it's the wisdom, knowledge, and stability of our times. It's what's going to give us a sound mind to be able